When I first heard the phrase Williams community, it was a concept I didn't truly appreciate. Living together in our first-year entries and COVID pods, my early understanding of the community was limited to the student body. I've come to realize that the Williams community is so much larger. It's more than those who get to slap Williams College under the education section of our resumes or LinkedIn profiles. The power behind the term is that it includes everyone who has shaped our experiences here, from loved ones back home to the dedicated staff members who make campus a second home. During our time at Williams, we've seen this community step up in remarkable ways to support us. When we swept onto campus as first years with our overpacked suitcases, we were greeted by a wave of staff and faculty members who signed up to run the COVID testing sites. When we swarmed Driscoll and Peresky for food, dining services distributed our meals, even when our masked muffles were hard to decipher. When we sat outside in our concentric circles of no more than 10 individuals, facilities made sure we could bask in the beauty of the Berkshires. When we felt trapped in Zoom boxes, coaches led PE classes that broadened our horizons outside of computer screens. When we struggled to navigate the college's enormous collections, librarians helped us find sources that turned even the craziest ideas into research proposals. When we assumed leadership roles for clubs that went dormant during the pandemic, administrative coordinators went above and beyond to support hundreds of organizations. We often underestimate the power of community until we experience a taste of its absence. I remember staying on campus after our first Thanksgiving at Williams, after most students went home to finish the semester remotely. I remember the long hours sitting in empty common rooms. I remember the days you could walk through campus without seeing another student. But I also remember the daily interactions with custodial and dining staff. I remember Dave Chapman going out of his way to grab a measuring tape so I could brag to my friends from California about surviving a snowstorm. I remember Professor Bacchia hosting a coffee chat on Zoom that brought together students interested in tax policy. I remember the ways our community united to support one another. This week, countless staff members have worked to give us the senior experiences and commencement that many of us missed in high school. And when we return for future homecomings or reunions, they will be here to welcome us back. Yet in the hustle and bustle of academics, it is so easy to overlook the essential contributions made by each member of our community. Which is why, as we celebrate the culmination of our time here, I want to leave this message. Dear Williams community, thank you. Thank you for welcoming us to the Purple Valley. Thank you for your patience as we grew out of our foot-flushing enthusiast phase. Thank you for exposing us to new ideas and new ways of thinking about the world. Thank you for being our cheerleaders and believing in us, even when we struggled to believe in ourselves. Nothing that we're celebrating today would have been possible without your contributions, and we will be forever grateful. Fellow classmates, each of us has our own path. Each of us has our own path, our own dreams to chase. Yet as we branch off into new communities, remember the spirit of service we've seen modeled over the past 4 years. Staff and faculty members stepped up when our community needed them, shouldering additional responsibilities during a pandemic that upended all our lives. Even when we leave campus, we will remain part of this community. We will have countless opportunities to pay forward the support we receive during our time here. No matter where you end up, ask yourself, how will I contribute to my communities? Especially when it isn't easy. By carrying forward the values of our Williams community, you can make a positive impact wherever you go. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2024.